One reason a lot of independent advertisers give up on Twitter ads is because their first experience is underwhelming. Somewhere inside, maybe unconsciously, they were expecting their first campaign to make them millionaires overnight. And when that doesn't happen, they give up. This is a huge mistake. Twitter ads can work wonders for your business. The trick is to analyze, optimize, and retarget. First, let's talk about analysis and stats. Twitter has an awesome analytics dashboard and plenty of useful data to help you track and analyze the performance of your ad campaigns. From your Twitter advertising dashboard, you can see things like impressions, engagements, views, clicks, conversion rates, and maybe most importantly, costs. When you compare all this data against your ad creative, the bidding strategy, and audience targeting, you should have a pretty good idea of your ad's performance. Once you've taken a good look at your performance, it's time to optimize. The idea behind optimizing your Twitter ad campaign is to basically tweak various aspects of it, test the results of those tweaks against a baseline, for example the original campaign, and watch what happens. If the tweak produced an improvement, keep it. That tweaked version now becomes the new norm, and it's time to choose another aspect or element to tweak. For example, let's say you've got an ad campaign for firefighter-themed t-shirt sales, designed to direct traffic to your e-commerce store. You've got an image in your tweet of a firefighter silhouetted in front of some scary flames and textual CTA saying, "Free firefighter t-shirts." The ad is performing worse than you had hoped. For your first attempt at optimization, you might change the call to action and make it a little more wordy. For example, grab your free firefighter t-shirt and celebrate our nation's first responders. After implementing that tweak, you notice that your click-through rates increase, and your cost per click goes down a little. That just became your new baseline. Next, you remove the dark silhouette image and replace it with a bright, flat tabletop background with one of your firefighter t-shirts spread out on it. Big surprise, your performance improves. The big thing to keep in mind for this process is that you only want to make one change at a time. This can be done all within the same ad, but it would be best to simply discontinue the baseline one and then make tweaks to successive cloned versions so you retain each version and can look back and analyze the differences. Also, make sure you don't rush to judgment on each variation. You'll want to have at least 25 to 50 conversions or actions, and I mean at least, before you give a final thumbs up or down to each tweak or variation. Once you've tweaked your ads to perfection, you'll want to move on to optimizing your funnel and capitalizing on your traffic. Which brings us to the tracking pixel or website tag. So the first step to tracking and capitalizing on your traffic is to install your website tag code, which is the thing everyone else in the world calls a tracking pixel. You can get this from inside your ad account, and we recommend you use the universal website tag option. Place this tag on every relevant page of your website. This should include your squeeze pages, your thank you pages, your sales pages, your checkout pages and order forms, your upsell pages, and pretty much every page in your funnel. You should also put this in your members area welcome page. This way, you'll be able to track and analyze the way your traffic flows through your whole customer experience, and where in the funnel your customers are stopping. This way, you can tweak the pages in question to try to improve their conversion rates. Now let's talk about retargeting audiences. Once you've got your pixel or tag code where you need it, it's time to start retargeting. Retargeting is done by creating custom audiences based on user behavior across your pages. The most basic form of retargeting is to simply retarget everyone who has visited your web property. In this case, all you care about is that the audience is warm, which means they've now been exposed to your brand or site and are at least somewhat familiar with you, and therefore more likely to convert if you target all of them and send them to another offer, or the same offer again. A more advanced form of retargeting, however, is action-based retargeting. In this case, you create a custom audience based on pages someone visited or didn't visit, and then you custom tailor an ad message to them. One example might be for people who did land on your squeeze page, but did not land on your thank you page. You know these are people who didn't grab your free gift or opt in, so you can retarget them, reminding them to grab that free offer and why they'll like it. Another example might be upsell reminders. In this case, you'd create a custom audience of people who landed on your upsell page, meaning they bought the initial front-end product, but did not land on the next page after the upsell, whether that be a thanks page or another upsell page. This means you can follow them around Twitter with a tailored message inviting them to upgrade or offering a coupon. This same method can be applied to the e-commerce realm simply by placing your code on your order page and also on the post-purchase or success page and targeting those who hit the former but not the latter. This is commonly referred to as shopping cart abandoner recovery. So there you have it, a clear strategy for leveraging paid ads on Twitter. But none of it will count for anything if you don't apply what you've learned. Make sure either you or your team start implementing what you've learned right away using the battle plan below. Step 1. Establish your big picture Twitter advertising goals and ensure they're specific, measurable, and attainable. Step 2. Choose an appropriate ad type or objective. Step 3. Make your targeting and budget decisions for your first ad in accordance with the goals you established at the beginning. Step 4. Design an ad creative that's eye-catching and engaging. Step 5. Analyze your performance after getting at least around 25 to 50 conversions. Step 6. Start tweaking and optimizing your campaign to boost performance.